Hey guys, Ginger back at the layout again for another update. I'm going to start off with the safety striping first because I have my flash on. And, well, first let me talk about these things. These are, I got these on eBay. Highways and byways. And these are the HO scale conspicuity marks. I'm not sure how you say that word. Conspicuity. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm too lazy to type it into Google and hear it say it, so. But, anyway, got those off eBay, and, I'm really happy with these things. I mean, these things will take any light at all. I don't know if you can see inside there or not, but, yeah, it's too bright. But, anyway, got these cars done as well. You can easily see which cars have been done, too. All my auto racks are done. They're a little harder to see because it's usually against yellow. But those are all done as well. Really happy with these. And then on my tri-levels, I do them just a little bit different in orientation, just to make them stand out just a little bit. As you can see, these are all vertical, and the bi-levels are horizontal. So I was looking at pictures. Some auto racks are vertical, some are bi-levels, and I'd already done all my bi-levels horizontal, so I just figured, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna change it up a little bit because every car is just a little bit different. Even on the real road, they're crooked, and you know, they're not always perfect, so try to go for the same thing, and just overall, you know, spice it up. You know, just like I said, nothing's perfect. And then eventually all the cars that have these markings are going to get new ones. Like you can see, these aren't very reflective, so I'll eventually put new ones on the cars that already have them, but just painted on. So, but anyway, I'm really happy with those, but overall I really recommend them. So anyway, moving on. I have made some half decisions here. I originally had planned to have this crossing right here, but about a week ago I realized this has lights on both sides, duh, and the other crossing doesn't. The 1193 does not, but the 1191 does. So what I was thinking, I may have got those part numbers backwards, but anyway, what I realized is these lights are useless unless you have a mirror over there. So what I plan on doing is having this right here, and then, you know, with the gate there, and then just a regular railroad crossing pedestal type right there. So, you know, when you're right here, you can see the lights on this side, and then when you go, if you're on this side of the layout, you'll be able to see the crossing. Well, that bottle wasn't there. You'll be able to see the crossing lights from this side and also from this side. So by moving this this crossing, I will get 3 views of this crossing, which to me is, I think my money becomes more well spent if I make something that has options, you know, more visible. So I'm going to move that there, and then I'm going to get the 1192 for right here, which is basically just this, but it has this attached to it with a pedestal with a gate catcher, shape of a V, and then 2 lights rear facing. So that way I'll have rear facing lights facing this way, and then I'll just have, you know, exactly what you see right here, and then no rear facing lights because, well, they're kind of pointless unless you're outside. So anyway, I don't know, maybe it becomes worth it then. I don't know. Maybe I could go out in the bushes there and look in, take a video of a train. Maybe kind of funny, but anyway, that's just what I have planned. And I also painted this kit in primer. This will just be my base brick red, and then this storefront will be painted. Not really sure how I'm going to paint these kits. I've never really hand painted a kit before, so if you have any suggestions on paint that sticks and you don't have to do like 5 freaking coats like I did that. Never doing that again. That sucked. That was with acrylic paint. Which really surprised me because I did a lot of acrylic in my high school, and I didn't realize this crap didn't stick to plastic like at all, and that's even primered. So I don't know. That's the only kit I've ever actually painted by hand, and I am never doing that again. So if you have any suggestions on paint that sticks really well and just covers in one coat, I would love that, because I love painting, and you know, I really enjoy doing it, but not when it takes 4 or 5 repetitive times. And when you're doing a kit with, you know, all these arches and such, it gets boring pretty quick, and then frustrating, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna go over this. I don't know if I ever talked about getting this crossing in or not, but I got it in, and trains it actually right on top of it because I didn't line this up flush. So now your fingernail doesn't catch it. Oops, sorry, over here. Your fingernail doesn't catch anymore. Before it'd be like hitting a brick wall like that. You know, it would just catch. Now it just, oops, I caught the inside of the rail. Now it just flows evenly. So that's better. Now trains roll over it without dying. So that's always a plus. So anyway, I'm gonna finish paving that here one of these weeks, and then go over it again because it cracked because I used too much water in my mixture. So I'm just gonna use the straight vinyl spackle and then just smooth it out by hand afterwards. Moving over here, got some grass growing. It's still drying. It's still, yeah, it's still wet. So, but anyway, it looks a little weird. Looks a little out of place. But eventually there'll be some more bushes in there. I was experimenting with this, and it's way too light colored for my taste. So, like I said, I'm not even getting close to scenery yet, but I do want to start thinking about it because I'm going to be doing small areas, you know, like this, just to add a little bit of green. So, anyway, I also paved this and got it painted. I'm pretty happy with it. And then when I was done, I chipped it all out so I could just ballast right up to it. I don't know why I paused there, sorry. So, anyway, that's done. Now vehicles can drive right in to that building if necessary. So, pretty happy with that. Done a bunch. I'm just trying not to skip stuff because I always skip something. So if you wonder why I do my videos around the layout, that's because I'm trying to think of what I've done by looking at everything, and I always miss something. So anyway, yeah, train show haul. I went to the Dayton train show and I spent 21 bucks, and I got these 2 Intermountain cars. This one took a heck of a hit. It was definitely crushed, but I was able to fix that fairly decently. Still needs a little bit of work, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. But you can see it was this side. It took a hit. So, but anyway, those were nice. Those were I don't know what they were. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, I got those 2 cars. I got this. Which one is? Yeah, it's this one. I got this auto rack right here, and I got this Walthers Proto auto rack right here, all for 21 bucks. I don't know how I did it, and I will never do it again. But I got 2 auto racks and 2 Intermountain cars for 21 bucks. I don't know how, and like I said, it'll probably never happen again. But it happened. At that same night, I looked online, and one of those went for $65 on eBay, and I got it, I think, for $5. So I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Judith. I'm gonna take what I can get. So, but anyway, then I got this train car. I'm not sure if I showed this in the last update or not, but yes, I did. Never mind. And I probably already showed you I got this ballasted, but I do need to do some work inside there. It's not very good looking in there, but I'm gonna put wood in there, so I may just leave it as is. And then one of these days I'm going to continue on just a little bit, just so I can finish that, because that kind of bothers me how I stop. So, but anyway, I was able to do some ballasting. Got about 6 more feet down here. No, actually 3 feet. Yeah, 3, 6, 9 actually, if you want to say. But anyway, enough of math. I've been up for 20 hours, wow. For a Saturday, too, that's pretty bad. Anyway, I'm rambling, you can tell I'm tired. I did some kit bashing here, multiple locations. I built this little box, meaning that was already built. I put it back on it in a C channel, and then I kit bashed those parts that were left over. And I just basically because I forget how it was. Anyway, I just had this one pipe going to one of these. I didn't like how that looked, so I thought it would look better if just the one pipe went from one location. So let's say the plastic's going into this little box, and then this will go right under, like that, but underneath. So underneath there, and then connecting it there. So it's kind of hard to look at that through the camera. But anyway, that's the plan. And then I also moved this building. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was facing that way, the doors. And it was too close to the tracks, or to the incline of the ballast. So if they were wanting to, or if they would have wanted to open this door, it would have hit the ballast and not have opened at all. So what I did is I just cut all the 90-degree angle turns, and it just goes flush into the building now. So I'm happy I did that. Now the doors are on this side, and then eventually I'll build a little parking lot here. Maybe get a little office kit just for right here that they can park in front of. I don't know, just something small to spruce this area up, because it's supposed to be kind of like the transition from a country-ish scene. You know, this is what I plan to be all fields here, and all fields lining this. And you know, I want this to be the transition. So what I thought about doing actually was to try to get rid of this illusion of a curve, is just to make this all a continuous field. You know, just these slight hills, just to make a giant continuous field up until about right here. I don't want to make it too big of a field, because I am modeling, you know, 20 some miles, you know, and I don't want to seem like this field's like 6 miles long. So, but I was thinking at least just, you know, making it corn or something, and then, you know, wheat, you know, just something you'd see around around the Walpock-ish area, even though that's not where this is, but just something similar to what that would be. So anyway, but this is all ballasted, and I'm pretty happy with this. And I'm going to continue this little grass line down up until right there where it just, you know, it squeezes down. There's one other thing that I made some progress on, and I'm not going to show just because it might change pretty soon here. But other than that, I think that's it. There's actually two things, but I'm going to hold off on those. So you've probably already seen them. You've probably already seen them both, actually, in this video. Just sneak peek, just glancing by quick. But anyway, that's all for now. Sorry, this is a long-ass video. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and let me get some sleep.